salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Le gusta salir y seducir. Le gusta seducir. Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Le gusta salir y seducir. Dale chiquitita, dame más. Qué bonita que te quiere controlar. Ella dice que me quiere controlar. Nosotros los vamos a develar más. Dime, ¿cómo tú te quieres venir más? Dime, ¿cómo los vamos a conocer más? Dime, no te quiero solo ver, quiero compartirte. Quiero que te vean y te siguen. Soy un bandolero, gusto o eres una coqueta. Dime cómo suena la pobreza. Sé que tú supiste que tú fuiste la coqueta. Tú siempre fuiste la coqueta. Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Me gusta salir y seducir. Dime, Oye, bandolero, gusto o eres una coqueta. Oye, bandolero, gusto o eres una coqueta. Dime cómo suena la pobreza. Tú siempre fuiste la coqueta. Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Le gusta salir y seducir.
Welcome to EVTV Report, Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. I'm Princess, and today's top story highlights our athletics here at Horn Lake.
We've got our weekly athletics update here for you. Baseball, softball came to a close last week. Great seasons by those teams, and excited for the future of both of those. We've got track updates for you, and so I want to bring in Coach McGowan to kind of give you an update of where we're at on track. Just finished up our region meet. We have several qualified for the North Half track meet, which will be this Saturday at Clinton High School. But Coach, I'll turn this over to you and let you get us an update here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we've talked about this before, something special brewing at Horn Lake. We've got several young men and ladies that are headed to North State. Like Coach said, we will be at Clinton this weekend. If you all can make the trip, we'd love to have your support. As for the ladies, we have Desriana Flowers, came in first in the 100 meters and the 200 meters. She stretched out and PR'd in both events. Samaya Webster, she PR'd in the 100 meter hurdles. We also have our 4x1 and 4x2 meter relays. The teams made it. Samaya Webster, Jayla Atkins, Amaya Jones, and Desriana Flowers is the anchor. Boys, as usual, we got a busload of them making it to North State, starting with Mr. Floyd Senegal, who ran a time of 10-2 this past Friday. We've got to get it officially marked in the books, but as of right now, he is the fastest 100 meter in the state, ladies and gentlemen. Jakevius Brooks PR'd in the 110 meter hurdles. And then we've got Lance McGowan and Tyree LeSueur both qualifying in the 400 meters individually. 4x1, Wesley Booth, Jakevius Brooks, Sky Fletcher, and Floyd Senegal. As well as our 4x2, hopefully, Sky Fletcher, Jakevius Brooks, Lance McGowan, and Floyd Senegal. Our 4x4, Tyree LeSueur, Kevin Faulkner, Wesley Booth, and Lance McGowan. And our 4x8, rounding it off with Kevin Faulkner, Tavares Lauderdale, Jace Austin, and TJ Jackson. We've got several young men and ladies that are walking around with ribbons. If you see them, give them a high five, give them a handshake. Teachers, if you can congratulate them, we would love to have the attention. Let's shine the light on these kids in this building. Thank you very much.
Good morning. We're here for another Choose a Career segment, and today I'm here with Matt, and he's with the Construction Union.
Yeah, I'm with a pre-apprentice program called Mid-South Construction Careers, and what we are is a program that takes folks who are don't have a lot of knowledge of the construction industry, and we give you kind of a buffet. So we do a little time at a carpenter's training facility, a few days at the electrical training facility, a few days with the operators where we work on cranes and bulldozers, a few days at my home local, the Teamsters Union. We do also we go to the ironworkers where we learn a little welding. And at the end of our 4-week program, the students would come to me and say, man, I really liked being an ironworker, or I really liked carpentry. And then we'd work with you to get you into the full union apprentice program for that particular trade.
Okay, incredible. See, I love the sound of this already because construction is so widespread. There's so many different traits that it would be hard for someone to probably master any or master all of them. So it's really a great idea to find out what you're passionate about, what piece of the construction business you're passionate about, and then just go for that one trade. So let's back up, and for anyone who doesn't understand, when we say the word apprenticeship, we mean they're going to take you under their wing and actually train you on that trade from start to finish, and then once you reach a certain level, you're actually sent out on your own, or they'll hire you with a number of firms.
Certainly, once you're accepted into our separate apprentice programs, the carpenter's plan, the electrical plan, you will be a full-time employee of a contractor. So you will work in your field. You won't have full responsibility because you're just learning, but you will certainly earn while you learn. You're going to school, you're getting paid, you're not accruing any debt, and you're not making just little money, right? We're talking real money. Ultimately, once you finish an apprentice program right now, as an electrician, your full hourly package is going to be around $50 an hour.
Whoa! Okay, that's more than I thought. Also, I love the construction industry because it is not going away, like ever. There is no computer that's going to be able to build a building. So job security, and then incredible, like you said, incredible wages. Now tell us, let's just hit some of the main pieces of the program. You've got construction. What all is that going to entail?
So at our program, we're going to teach you the basics of construction. You're going to say, when you're building a big project like a blue oval or a new stadium, who comes in first, right? Is it an electrician? Is it a carpenter? Obviously, there are phases of a construction process. So we walk you through kind of what each trade does in a big project and when they do it. Then we go, we have a little hands-on in each of our facilities. So, we'll weld a little bit, we'll saw a little bit, we'll plug some stuff in, we'll electrocute each other for fun, and so we'll learn all these things. Also, you'll hear the history of our movement as working people, from early colonial times to the modern day, what the status of the unions are, what we're about, what our objectives are, and most importantly, unlike I assume most of the folks here, we'll pay you while you're in school at our program. We're not going to pay you a lot, not like a real electrician or carpenter, but you will get $15 an hour for all hours that you're in our program.
Which is incredible. You're going to school, you're learning a trade, and you're also getting paid at the same time for that. Now you have carpentry, you have welding, and metal work. I'm assuming steel. Y'all talk about some of that as well?
Well, iron workers are welding giant steel bars together from very high, so no fear of heights in this one, but yeah, very high elevation. They are welding things together. So our participants are the operating engineers, who are the guys who operate bulldozers and cranes. The Teamsters, we drive trucks. Carpenters, they saw and join wood and sheetrock and
finishing. They do the finishing.
Yeah, finishing. And then the electricians, who do indoor electrical stuff. And the plumbers are a big proponent and are a big advocate of our program. So if you want to learn that trade, we have access to all the plumbing training facilities. And the Painters Union, which is the folks who paint buildings. And that's it. Oh, no, the insulators. So if you want to learn how to put down insulation, and those are all the trades that we cover.
Man, y'all build the building from the bottom to the ground up. Mm-hmm. Now tell us, what does pay look like for each separate trade once you're done what would the basic package look like? Obviously, you work hard. The longer you're in it, the more you're going to make. But what would say driving the trucks look like salary wise on average around here?
Yeah. So if you're a union truck driver on a construction site, you're probably making between $36 and $42 an hour, not including your health insurance and your pension.
Okay. And then let's say iron workers or the welders, about
probably a little north of that, high in the mid 40s probably.
okay. Plumbing.
Those are, we think, probably the highest paid folks. So you're probably
Plumbing's highest paid.
Well, do you want to get in it? No, but
Man.
plumbers make really good wages and they're very skilled. What plumbers do mostly in the Memphis area under the union contracts is obviously connect to the sewer system, but also install indoor piping for gases in schools and in hospitals. But they're probably making the most money per hour of all of our trades.
Okay. So anywhere 75.
Oh, not that high. No, near the mid 50s an hour.
Okay. That's still a lot of money. So the plumbing, and I we don't always think about this. Plumbers also responsible for all of your gas lines and stuff, which you have to be certified and have a good training in.
Absolutely. So we're talking about the folks who connect the oxygen lines in the hospital. So when you're breathing, those respirators, all that piping and interconnecting has been done by a skilled plumber.
Okay. If they're interested in getting in contact with y'all to go through your program, how can they do that?
So we have an application on our website, Mid-South Construction Careers, and you can go there, or you can go to the Memphis Urban League. They have a link to our website, and then just put your application in and you'll get an invite from me to sit down for a quick interview where we'll talk about why you're interested in the field, what you want to gain from it, and then if you're cool and we're cool, we'll get you in the program. We do it every other month. We're going to start a program in March, and we will hopefully see some of your students there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for visiting us today.
Cool. Thank you.
This week's feature vocabulary words are glaring, hardship, and hurdle. Glaring, extremely obvious or conspicuous. Hardship, severe suffering or deprivation. Hurdle, move or cause to move at a great speed, typically in an uncontrolled manner.
Horn Lake High is hosting a Poetry Out Loud contest on May 8th during 4th block. Deadline to sign up is April 25th.
Hello everyone, I'm Pat Brady, career coach here at Horn Lake High School. We have an opportunity for students who are interested in the healthcare field to do a 100-hour paid internship at Baptist Memorial Hospital in South Haven, Mississippi. If you are interested, please pick up an application from Ms. Brady's office, which is in the library here at Horn Lake High School. Applications can be picked up on April 22nd to be returned no later than April 29th. If you are interested in a paid 100-hour internship at Baptist Memorial Hospital, please come by my office to pick up the application and for more information. Thank you and have a great day.
That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
Lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí, que muñeca. Le gusta salir y se así. bonita también más. Qué bonita que te quiere controlar. Ella dice que me quiere controlar. Nosotros los vamos a develar más. Dime, ¿cómo tú te quieres a venir más? Dime, ¿cómo los vamos a conocer más? Dime, no te quiero solo ver, quiero compartirte. Quiero que te vean y te sigan. Soy un bandolero, le gusta o era una coqueta. Dime cómo suena la pobreza. Sé que tú supiste que tú fuiste la coqueta. Tú siempre fuiste la coqueta. Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Le gusta salir y seducir. Más dime, dime, Soy un bandolero, le gusta o era una coqueta. Soy un bandolero, le gusta o era una coqueta. Dime cómo suena la pobreza. Tú siempre fuiste la coqueta. Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Le gusta salir y seducir.